Hey guys, Graver here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions. And today I'm going to be talking about prestige. Now, I made a video about how to calculate your prestige a while back. And what I want to do today is I want to talk about how you pick prestige champions. Now, I know a lot of people out there leave comments and questions whenever I say things like whenever I did the video yesterday. I had a lot of comments about why Colossus over Deadpool X-Force. Now, here's the big thing. We're looking on Marvel Trucos on their website, on their actual website, not their Facebook page. They have an actual website that has a bunch of really cool stuff on it. If you guys want to go over and check that out, I'll leave a link in the description below to get to that. But right now, what I'm in is I went to the utilities, I went to the PI/Prestige, and I went to the 4-star 5 of 5s. So here's what we're looking at now. You can see at the very bottom of the screen, we have Colossus. I'll scroll down just a little bit so we can actually have him right there in frame. So we've got Colossus, right? His base stat is 3252. Now you compare that to the top champion, which is Thanos, 3663. They don't compare whatsoever. So if I had a basic Colossus, no awakened levels, nothing like that, then obviously Thanos is going to be way above him. But as you start working your way over, if you get Colossus awakened once, and you have a Thanos who isn't awakened at all, his prestige is better. Colossus's prestige is better by 200 and some, well, not even 200 points, but 180 some points, 183, round about that. Round about something along those lines. I'm not good at doing like math right off the top of my head, but you can tell 3836 is a better prestige than 3663. So that's, if you want to look at these charts, that's an easier way to figure that out. But for me personally, I like using the prestige calculator. So that's what I said yesterday when I was talking about Colossus, and he would be my biggest prestige champion. It's because, number one, I don't have any of the champions on this list except for number 15, Red Hulk, number 18, Electro, and then I've got Captain America World War II. He's already ranked 5. Hulkbuster, he's not a rank 4 yet. Elektra, not a rank 4 yet. Thor Jane Foster's even better than Colossus. But the big thing that you have to look at is your awakening levels. You can't just base it off of looking at this list and going, oh, well, I have a Karnak. He's number 5 on the list, so therefore he beats out everyone else below that on the list. If you have a Karnak, he's just sitting at 0. He's not awakened whatsoever. But let's say we go down. You have a Groot, Karnak, 3587, 3327, but your Groot is at level 40. You found him 3 times. Groot at signature level 40, 3959. Karnak, 3524. Groot would be your best choice to go with. Especially because some of these characters, most of them, Quake, Loki, Rogue, Karnak, Nightcrawler, Beast, Gambit, Civil Warrior, looks like that's about it. And once those ones there, they're not in the premium crystals yet, so you can't get them for 4-star crystals. So let's say you won Loki from the arena. You've got him. He's unawakened. You're going to have to wait until he becomes available in the premium hero crystals to even awaken him. So it's going to be a while too. I mean, we can look here. They've even got premium schedules on here, so it's kind of cool. Let's take a look here. Loki's not going to be available in the premium crystals until November 22nd. I mean, we've already got Falcon. He came in on the 27th. And next one up is Civil Warrior, and he'll be in the crystals on October 11th. So that's kind of neat, and it's kind of cool to see this too, because now we know Civil Warrior is actually going to be available in the premium hero crystals and the 4-star crystal before we can pick him up in the calendar. So there is a possibility that you could get him this month and awaken him all in the same month if you pull the 4-star from the calendar and you pull one from a 4-star crystal. But he will be available on the 11th. And then after that, we start off with some of the better characters, and Nightcrawler, who will be in as well on the 25th. So, but now, for me personally, I like using the Prestige Calculator. This is the one thing that I go to the most, and this is how I figure this whole thing out. Because you can see my X-Force Deadpool right here. He's at signature level 20, but let's change this around just a little bit. Let's make him a 5 of 50. All right, and you can see I've already calculated in Colossus as my rank 5. Colossus is not going to get knocked off. He's got almost 100 points. Almost 100 points as far as prestige goes on Deadpool X-Force, just because of the fact that he has been awakened so much. Now, if we found him again, not 240, let's go 40. If we found him again, he would. But I would need to get X-Force Deadpool again. I mean, long term versus short term is what we're looking at. This is what you have to look at for Endgame as far as this game goes. The possibilities of pulling an X-Force Deadpool again are not exactly the best in the world. So, to get him awakened again, I might not for a while. I mean, look how long I've been trying to find Scarlet Witch to awaken her. I was lucky to be able to pull Deadpool twice from the crystals. I don't know if I'll be able to pull him again. And then let's say I end up doing that, but I end up pulling Colossus again, and he goes to 99. And he blows someone else out of the water. Now, X-Force Deadpool would still be in my top for prestige, but you're nickel and diamond it at this point. If you watch the prestige list, let's put him back to 80. And it drops 6 points. We'll change Deadpool X-Force back to a rank 4. And it only dropped a couple of points. So, I mean, it really, whenever you hit end game, unless you have really good 5 stars awakened, you're really nickel and diamond it. The next best character that I could possibly get would be a rank 4 Magic, who would, you can tell right there, it bumped up my prestige over 200 points. But you need 4, I need 4 Mystics. I need 4 Mystic tier 4s to be able to take her up. And I don't have any right now. So, I mean, it's a sit and wait game. But even with, and I see this a lot too, even with my 5 stars. See, I've got Black Panther, who is awakened. And I've been playing with this. I've been messing around with it. Now, these guys are all at 0. They're not awakened whatsoever. My Captain Marvel, my Spider-Man, my Cyclops. So let's look here. I have an awakened 5-star Black Panther. If I were to take him up to rank 3, he still doesn't break in. He doesn't beat out an 81 sig level Storm. He doesn't beat a 41 sig level Ultron. He doesn't beat a 42 sig level Captain America World War II. And he doesn't beat an 80 sig level Colossus. These are the big picture things that you have to look at. Everyone always thinks just because they're a rank or a 5-star, that even unawakened, they're going to be in their top. They're not. I mean, they may end up in the top of your list as far as like looking at your profile, but they're not going to be in the top of your list overall as far as prestige goes. Let's take Black Panther back down to rank 2 where he's at. Now, these guys, all of my everyone under Black Panther is sitting at rank 1. But let's just see. If we take Captain Marvel unawakened to rank 3, still doesn't. She doesn't break it. Spider-Man doesn't break into it. Cyclops doesn't break into it. I mean, it's just, you have to crunch the numbers. Whenever you're starting out in the game, this isn't a big deal. But knowing about it as far as whenever the end game comes, you have a leg up on other players that don't know exactly what's going on with the game. So that's the big thing. You just want to crunch the numbers. And like I said, I did a video before on how to do this, how to do the prestige. I'll link a video. I will leave a link in the description for that video on how to calculate your prestige. But you want to get as many numbers in there as you possibly can. So what I do is I put all the top champions that I have in, at least 10. We've got a pretty decent amount in here right now. That way I can actually toy with and see what's best, what works, what doesn't work, what can I do to make my prestige better. What am I looking for? That's why whenever I had, I have the tier 4s for the sides. I have tier 4s for the mutant. Right now I have tier 4 for a cosmic. And I sit and wait because I want to see what the next thing I'm going to get is. That's why I waited until the 5-star crystal dropped that I could open up, because I wanted to see if I was going to get a character awakened. And we ended up getting Winter Soldier. So that didn't help anything. 5-star Winter Soldier is not going to do anything for us unawakened. If I would have awakened one of these other characters that I have, like Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, or Cyclops actually awakened would be right on par as a rank 3 with Colossus. See, even at SIG level 20, rank 3 5-star Cyclops, he only beats out a rank 5 Colossus by 3 points. And it does absolutely nothing for the base individual prestige. As you can see, whenever we take it back down here, take him back down, it changes nothing. He has 3 points on him, but it does not change the individual prestige whatsoever. It stayed 4068. Once I take Colossus up, this is my cap until I get better champions. I'm capped out. But hopefully this kind of explains things for you guys, and hopefully you can understand prestige a little bit better now. Hopefully this will help you with your end game. If this is your first time watching the channel, please consider leaving a sub on it. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on it. And as always, guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later. 'Cause we scream, fight, hate.